Hello everyone, Angie here. I am coming on to do my weekly make for hashtag 1 to 6 Picks Challenge Glue Book Edition. I roll a single die. Whatever number that lands on, we select that number of random prompts and we just do a glue spread with it. Just a nice little fun little piece just to keep the creative juices flowing, just have a little fun, work with elements we may not normally work with, and just keep just stay creative and use up our bits and pieces. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I hope you're enjoying this series. We are on week 14. I rolled a 2, and then I got a roll again. I had rolled another 2. So the prompts ended up being a random item of my choice, some type of plastic, and character. So we're working with 3 prompts today. Okay, and I have a fun little piece I think that will turn out quite nice. Hope you will like it. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing all right. All right. I am working out of my glue book here. And the piece that I have, we're going to have to do it portrait style today. So I'm going to turn my book this way. And for this particular piece, first time I think so far that I really love the yellow background, the paper that I'm working on. Okay? And I'll show you here in just a second. For my character, I have a Disney princess book, and I cut out Cinderella. As you can see, I just took the page and just cut her out, just like that. See that? And when doing so, I saw the flower bush back behind her, and that gave me an idea for the piece today. Okay, so I cut her out, and she's almost the size of my page, so I'm going to have to trim her down just a little bit to get her to fit in there, but that's not a problem. Okay, but before we do that, I love that yellow. Just pops with the blue dress and her blonde hair. I just think that looks really lovely. Now for plastic, I originally grabbed a piece of cellophane plastic. I was going to use this in some way, but like I said, I got inspiration from the book page piece, and I'm going to not use this, and we're going to use a plastic flower. These little transparent plastic sticker flowers. I'm going to use one of those for plastic. And then from random, I'm just using a word label. Okay? It's going to be quick and easy for you guys today, but I think it's going to look really pretty. Now we got to add a little bit of background. So for that, I thought we'd do a, I don't know the word for it. I always say that. I've said it many times. I don't know the word. But it's where you, actually, no, I'll get another piece of paper. Hold on a second. Let me grab one out of my printer. Oh no, here's a piece of one right here. That'll work. Okay, it's where you just kind of shadow in the corners. I know there's a word for it. I actually know there is one, but I just don't know what it is. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to use pumice stone. It's a real soft light gray. Okay. And I'm just gonna, well, actually I should use it on this side, huh? So I won't keep you guys long today. This is gonna be a quick one. So you guys can get on to your other videos, but I sure hope, even though this is short, you will stick it through and watch the whole thing. I would appreciate it. You know that darn YouTube algorithm. Hell, that is. So see what that's called? You know, when you arch and bring in the corners like that. I'm going to turn this way. I'm right-handed. It works better for me. Trying to keep it off of the other page, but I don't do anything on the other page anyway, so if I get a little on there, it's not a big deal. But I'm just trying to be neat. All right. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about this piece of paper. It's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. I'm almost done anyway. Kind of like it kind of deep. Okay. There we go. I like it. All right, then we're going to bring Cinderella right into the middle, just like that. And I'm going to have to trim her down just a bit. Okay, and we're going to put her right in like that. Okay. Grab some glue. Didn't clean it off last time I used it. Got some stuck glue on the tip there. I need a needle. Okay. Think we're ready? Center her right in the middle. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now where the inspiration of the flower comes in, I thought we would just make her holding one of these flowers. And the white one's a little smaller, so I'm thinking that would work a little bit better. So I trimmed around her fingers. Oh, might not work. We'd have to cut away those leaves off the stem. Let's try this one. That works a little better. We'll go with that one. I'm gonna have to do a little trimming. I think it's a little long, so I'm gonna trim the stem a little shorter, and then I'm gonna trim around this leaf because it comes near her face a little too much. So let me do that. Let's check that out. Yeah, I think that works just fine. Maybe trim a little bit of this plastic off this edge here. Okay, let's pull that up and see if it's gonna work for us here. Okay, get her fingers up. I'm gonna have to bend them back. I won't break your fingers, Cinderella. I'm just gonna bend them back a little bit. Position the flower. can glue her fingertips down. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So simple. But isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I just love it. Can't go wrong with Cinderella. Oh my gosh. So pretty. And then with this flower stickers, I got these from Temu. They came with some little labels with little phrases on them, and I thought this one was really appropriate as well. It said, "Let life be beautiful like a summer flower." And we're just going to put that right there. And I think this is a sticker as well. Let's see. It's been a long time. Yep. I was going to say it's been a long time since I used these. I couldn't remember if they were a sticker or not. And they are. Yep, we'll put it right down here. And that, my friends, is my make for today. I think it is simple, but elegant and oh so pretty. I just love it. Could I add the other flower in there somewhere? No, I think it'll take away from the border around the edge. I like it just like that. Okay, guys, see, I told you, short and sweet. That's my make for today. The prompts were plastic, something random, which is my label, plastic is the flower, and character is Cinderella. Absolutely love it. And then I actually brought some ink into the outside edges as well. So that, my friends, is it. All right, let's roll the dice. We're going to pull for next week, and I'm going to get you guys on your way. All right, save this plastic for another day. Let's get my die out. I do not look. I just give a shake and randomly pull out. And I'm going to do this and work with these until I get through all of these prompts. It's kind of sticking up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get. 5. All right, that's where the challenge comes in sometimes, guys. You got to really harvest for these pieces, depending on what you have in your inventory. All right, 5. 1. Was that 2? No, it's 1. 2. 3. Oh, that's 4. And 5. Okay. Let's see what we've got. A star. Okay. And these are completely random prompts, guys. Glued. Something glued. All right. Favorite color. I was just talking about that the other day, my favorite color. All right. Medallion. If I have anything like that, I'm going to have to really think about that one. And last but not least, let's see what we've got. Reduce by 1. Ooh. So I have to take one of these out. Oh, man. You know what? We're going to glue stuff anyway, so I'm going to take out glued. So for next week, it's star, favorite color, medallion. So 3 prompts for next week. All right, guys. I don't know where my pen is, but I will write those down for next week. All right, guys, that is what I've got for you this week. It is something plastic, your choice, and a character. I chose a plastic sticker flower, a label for something random, and the character is Cinderella. For next week, it's star, favorite color, and medallion. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.